Hello and welcome to the Bullring Mexico Part 1. On the screen now is screenshots of Officer Dick, and in a minute Ollie the Bum. There he is. If that's Phoenix, that looks very dark. I think that's the Phoenix level from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 or Tony Hawk's Skateboarding. So I thought I'd share them with you, because it pretty much confirms they're in the game. First of all, just need to apologise for the lateness of this video, really. It's things that have been out of my control, really. The internet's been playing up again, but I've hopefully sorted that now. But the real reason was to do with Windows Movie Maker just being terrible. It's just been really unresponsive. It's where I've been like cutting the video to make it the way I want to. It's sort of just kept this like I think it's called a timeline or storyboard. I'm not sure which one. Where you cut clips, like instead of it going whatever colour, it's just gone grey, and then you go to press play on it, and it just won't do anything. But luckily, I looked it up on the internet when I had it working and found out what the problem. Well, found out some solutions, and touch wood, it's now working again. It's kind of funny yesterday because I didn't convert the video file like it told me to. I converted it to AVI. You may notice, actually, I noticed when editing. It sort of goes a bit, the screen will go a bit jumpy. I do apologise for that. Hopefully that's just going to be for this video. So I do, have to apologise for that, even though it is out of my control. Anyway, back to business. This is the third competition level. This one I used to find really hard, actually. At the moment I'm going to be sticking to the cash, because I actually did find out if you go for the competition, it'll take you straight to the credits, and I kind of wanted to not do that first. This is the reason it's in two parts, really, because the cash icons are really hard to get on this level. Because you've got like a cross at the top of the roof. You might have seen me just go for it, actually. And the money, I think it's 4 icons on each. No, it's 4 icons on all together, but there's 2 each side of the cross. And they can be a right pain to get to, because you've got to get the right run on there. And getting up to the stands and onto the ramps there is really tricky, as you can see, because you haven't got a lot of room to manoeuvre. Well, I've got lucky here. So yeah, it can be a bit annoying, but I remember just having so much trouble with this level when I was younger. I just gave up on it because I think I could only get about silver, and it's actually quite funny now that I find the competition a hell of a lot easier. It's really quite weird. This level's kind of annoying as well with icons, because you're actually looking for them, and they are hidden in well, let's just say they're hidden in ball stuff. Yeah, where the ball runs around in there, like, he leaves stuff, and then all the money's in there. So yeah, I kind of think, where's all the money gone? I think because he didn't come up with the 100% complete, and I was like, and I just happened to fall in that area and noticed it was coming up. Money was coming up. I was like, oh right. So that's the only real bit of hidden money, I think. There's no secret areas in this level at all. Like, I think in the other 2 competitions there is. I'm trying to think. I know there is in the first one. What was the second competition? Oh yeah, no, there is in that one, isn't there? Because I had trouble finding them. You have to do certain gaps to unlock them, if I remember correctly, in Skate Street Ventura. I actually do find this level, I will touch on it more. There's a gap on the ramp that really helps your score. I didn't know that before. And there you will notice I actually did get some money. What happened there was I was actually going to restart, because I didn't think I was going to get anything, and I kind of hit the pause button. And yeah, I thought, oh, I'm just going to carry on as it is. When I seen the money, I thought, oh, I might as well just leave it. 8.1, that's not bad, actually, considering I was messing about. I just hope I haven't actually won anything. Oh no, I have actually won. Yeah, I won the bronze medal here by accident. Which I wasn't too... Well, it was annoying because I actually wanted to get the money, and it took me all the way back to the main menu. So I thought, oh, I'll just edit it out. I will show you those videos in the next thing. They're very much worth watching. The Bales one is kind of funny because back when I was younger, I found it hilarious, but now it's kind of not as funny. I think, I don't know, maybe it's just me as I've got older. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's like, ow, that must have hurt, sort of thing, but yeah. But this, I didn't actually know there was one, but there's a secret Spider-Man video, like there is with all the other characters, and it's absolutely amazing. Who it is in the mask, I actually think it might be Tony Hawk, but I could be wrong on that. It's the way, some of the way the tricks are pulled off. It's kind of style. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of Tony Hawk stuff, but you know, I've seen quite a few things that would suggest that to me. I could, as I said, I'm probably wrong. I mean, due to my, you know, having trouble getting these videos up the gap, really, I might not be able to do Tony Hawk 4. I mean, thinking about it, it's a very long game, so if I did do it, it would. I might do it after Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD. I just got to see what time. Because what I was gonna do is do all 4 and then do like the levels from like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Underground, Tony Hawk Underground, Tony Hawk Underground 2, and American Wasteland, all like the Pro Skater levels. But I think I'm gonna do Tony Hawk 3, then do that because I don't think 4's got any relevance to it. I mean, if I haven't said that. Yeah, I meant to tell you the release date. I did forget about this. I do apologise for not saying this earlier. You probably know anyway, to be honest. It's July 18th for Xbox Live. It's the first game on the Summer of Arcade promotion. And all it says on the Facebook page is a few weeks after on PSN, PlayStation Network. It did say it would update with the details, so as soon as I find them, I'll try and update it in the video. I mean, personally, I think it's going to be August for PlayStation Network. So, I can't see it being any... I don't know, it just really depends. And then there is that, because if you don't have PlayStation Network, if you're a European user, you don't always get this same stuff as America. Or you do get it, but it's like weeks later. And there's a lot of DLC we've had to wait ages for when it's been out in America. I'm not sure, I can't remember what games, so I can go into details, but you know, it is kind of annoying, but something you kind of learn to live with. Why they do that, I couldn't really get into. I don't understand why it's like that, but I think it's to do with because obviously America and Europe are very different, so I think they've probably got different, like, you know, testing processes and like obviously with content. So that's the only thing I can put it down to. But I can't see it being like that. I'm just saying it might be. Shouldn't be too much more many icons. I ended that bit there a little bit early because I thought, well, there's no point in dragging it on. I mean, sometimes I just carry on because I get so into the game. I'm like thinking, wait, I'm actually playing for money here. Well, not real money, but anyway. That really annoyed me when that happened. I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. I've been trying to get up there all round, but I've got all the money up there now. So I think up here is... Oh, no, we just got... Yeah, this is one of the last icons. This one could be a bit tricky because you haven't got a second half pipe like on the other side. You've got that banana-shaped thing. It's the only way I can describe it. There's that bit of money. Oh, I hate those big drops. I can never land them accurately. Sometimes I can get some really good scores. Right, I think this is the last bit of money in here. Ah, there's a bit there I've missed. It's kind of annoying because you keep going around and you see it and it's right behind you, and hopefully I can get this before that ball hits me. Is there any more? Yeah, it's mainly the more greener looking ones. And that sounds nasty, but yeah, it's mainly... It's like a greeny colour. That's the ones you've got to look for, really. I find, anyway. Hopefully we'll get it in this one because I don't want to drag it out much longer. It's annoying when you actually play this because I think it took me twice the time of the actual video, but obviously I like to edit it just because it saves, you know, if people, if you're taking the time to watch these videos, it's not, you don't want to be there for a long time. I mean, some people like that, some people don't. I don't mind it too much when I've got nothing to do. But yeah, I try and... Alright, that's all the icons. That's it for this part then. Hopefully you will join me for the next part, which is the competition, the credits. I've left the credits in again because there are some funny comments. But what I might do is put like where all the stuff is in time, so you don't have to sit around watching it through if you don't want to. Thank you again for watching, and hopefully see you next time.